happy for my replay viewers. Replay viewers out there, please watch this as if it was a standard live video. Just pop right in. We start listing our gratitudes and we share our intentions here. So, what are you grateful for today? Put it in the comments. Let's hear about it because we amplify the energy of gratitude when we celebrate together. So hooray, hooray. I fixed a little error that we had. We're starting a little bit later than usual. I apologize for that. And hopefully people will come on in and start sharing their gratitudes because that would just make my day. It would really make my day. I am so grateful today because we're doing an experiment and you are a part of that. Our experiment is what happens when we have a live and we have, hi, Miss M. If I do a live, if I schedule a regular video and I do a short on the same day. Hi, Kay and Ro, how are you? So good to see you both. So I'm doing that wild experiment, pretty crazy of me. So I'm grateful that I'm having the courage to do things that normally I wouldn't do. So I hope that you can kind of grab onto that if you feel uncomfortable or unsure about things. Whether you're live or on the replay, that you may begin to feel some of that joy of doing things that might scare you. I'm also grateful for Tracy. Tracy is from Coba's Cattails. I know some of you follow her. And she made a suggestion to me earlier today about going live from my porch on an early morning. And I think that's a brilliant idea because that's something I haven't ever done. I don't think I've ever gone live from this porch. Back in the day, I know Periscope, I talk about it a lot. I used to go live on Periscope almost every morning from my front porch in Bakersfield. So I'm a porch person, love me some porches. And so I'm going to do that on Friday. I'll be scheduling that sometime, hopefully later today. But I have a really busy day today. How are you doing, M and K and Ro? What are you grateful for today? What's making you smile? What's making you feel happy? That's a good place to start. I know that I'm grateful for each of you being here today. Once again, I got my settings wrong, so people might not know that I'm planning to go live. So I'm just delighted that you're here, and I'm delighted that my replay viewers are here. You're doing okay today, Em? I saw your community post. I responded to it. I know, some spring-like weather. Some spring-like weather. When I came back to the manse on Friday, there was snow still, dirty, icky snow on both sides of my back porch. I have a very small back porch. And there was snow in my driveway, so much so that the trash cans couldn't be, they were not put in their usual spot because apparently we've literally had storms and snow every single Monday since I went on my trip. And so, yes, it's great because all that snow is now almost gone. There's just one lump left. And yes, it is sunshiny, which means I'm going to go to my favorite park this afternoon. High Point State Park is going to be visited by me for the first time since January. So I'm very excited about that. It is beautiful out there, Miss Em. I'm not sure what part of the country you live in, but I am glad to know that the weather is beautiful where you are too. What else am I grateful for? I'm grateful that I'm getting, yay, High Point! Yeah, Kay and Ro, I know y'all like High Point too. On the long form video that I made today, where I'm entertaining geese. For some reason, all the geese wanted to come fly by this morning while I was recording on the porch. And I talked about all the different directions because they were flying from the south and they were flying north. And I said, oh, they're flying to the different directions to get to the Appalachian Trail, because the Appalachian Trail is like 3 different directions from the manse, which is really fun. Hi, Mike. Thanks for popping in. We are sharing our gratitude and our intentions. So if you'd like to say what you're grateful for, that's awesome. And Em, I wanted to tell you, I was in Indiana this last week. I stayed in South Bend. I hugged a tree. I hugged a tree in Indiana. So I can add Indiana to the states where I've hugged trees. It made me very happy. At that point, I was at a rest or service area, not a rest stop, but a service area. It was raining badly, and I was tired and grumpy. When Julie gets tired and grumpy, she really gets tired and grumpy. I'm usually pretty cheerful, but it was just too much. So good to see you, Mike. I'm glad that you joined. Glad that there's a whole bunch of people in here now. We went from 0 to 18 really quickly. As I said, I'm grateful that Tracy suggested that I do a live on Friday morning, so I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to go live with poetry. Miss Em, I know you like this. Going to go live with poetry on Thursday afternoon at 2. So that's the plan. So we'll be here obviously today. We'll be back here on Thursday at 2, and then Friday, probably like around 8:30 or 9, probably 8:30. I'm pretty rigid with my early morning schedule, and so I schedule myself through 8:30. So 8:30 is the first free time slot on the Julie calendar. So again, Julie the Free Spirit can be rigid with her schedule, or I shouldn't say rigid. I should just say disciplined with her schedule. And Julie, who's usually happy, can get grouchy. It's okay. It's all right. It's all good. I love when y'all chat with each other. That makes me happy too, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the connections that are made here live on this channel. We'll be staying here until right around 1 o'clock at the top of the hour. Again, Julie the Free Spirit is being disciplined. I have an appointment at 1:30, and I like to have a little bit of a buffer. I'm grateful for that. So what about intentions? What are your intentions for this week? I'd love to hear about any of those. How do you want to feel? What do you want to do? What are you looking forward to? All of those kinds of things. I'm doing well, thank you. I intend to be well all week. This week, I am not traveling at all, which I'm excited to not travel this week. Next week, I do have several, I'll be going to South Jersey on Sunday. And then on Wednesday, I'll be going to New York City. Thank you. I'm old. I always say that. I'm old, but I am old. I will be going to New York City on Wednesday. And I will be meeting someone in New York City who I've never met before in person, but she and I co-work together. Sometimes I bring that up on my videos. I do something called Focus Mate. And she usually lives in San Francisco, but she's subletting in New York. And she's an actor, as I am. And so it's going to be fun to see her and talk theater talk with someone who I've never met in person before. Okay, so what are your intentions? What are you grateful for? Always love those. Okay, I love when they say things like that. No idea what you're talking about. And I'm not going to get into troll talk. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, yeah, Emma, and you're getting over being sick. It's going to be a very good week. I believe so, too. I have a new poetry book, that we'll be reading from on Thursday. And I found one of my favorite older books that I might read from on Thursday as well. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you, Kenro. Oh, okay. You're living in the camper. You're trying to stay caught up on your work. That's excellent, Mike. How's your hand doing? How's your computer? Mike was showing his lovely computer the other day. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be a really good week. It's amazing how quickly things fill up, how the calendar fills up. You have exams this week, Mono. Well, I hope that those exams go well. I hope they go really well. I wonder what courses you're taking. Sleeping is important. I agree with that. I'm grateful for sleep. I actually slept pretty well last night once I got to sleep. I had good sleep. Let's see, what else? I'm grateful to report I'm almost done with my journal, this big, thick monster. Some of you have seen this. It's almost totally full. That's a big journal. And I've been back to I'm grateful that I've been disciplined with what I call my rollover and write journal, which I write in before I go to sleep and I write when I get up. Not very much, but I write a little bit. I'm grateful that I've done that. My intention for this week is to stay grounded and stay calm. 3 exams left. That's a lot of studying. Your hand is getting better, Mike. I'm grateful to hear that. I'm grateful your hand is getting better. That's very good. Oh, slowly learning the computer. That takes a while. Or at least I should say that takes me a while to learn a new computer. In fact, today I was thinking I really would like to get a new laptop, actually. I don't have a really heavy-duty laptop these days, and I'd like one. I have other equipment, but I would like a nice, solid laptop. When I was traveling, I really missed my desktop, and so I set aside some work that I normally do that I don't do on that computer. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, hi, Catherine. Good to see you. Welcome into the room. So grateful you're here. What are you grateful for today? I'd love to hear about it. And if you have an intention for this week, what do you do? What do you want to do? How would you like to feel? Any of those fit here. And of course, connecting with one another and networking is always something we value around here as well. Oh, you're at a Chinese fast food restaurant. Oh, that's pretty fun. What are you eating? What Chinese food are you eating? Cashew chicken, anyone? That's my favorite. That's my go-to, is cashew chicken. Love it. I wanted to do a little plug for my long form video, which I really loved making. You're grateful you woke up. I'm grateful you woke up too. That's a good thing to be grateful for every day. I'm grateful that I got practice with editing this morning. One of the reasons why I'm doing the Good Morning Love on YouTube, which is another experiment, is to practice editing quickly. And I really had fun editing this morning. I think that might be the first time I said I had fun editing. On Wednesday, I'm doing a premiere. I don't often do premieres, but I'm doing one on Wednesday. I believe it's scheduled for 10 o'clock. And I'm excited about that. Hey, Cheryl's here. Oh, you got a raise at work, a new position at work, and a little pay raise. That's exciting. Does that start right away, Cheryl? Hey, Juliet, good to see you. Hello, hello. Friends are coming into the house. So exciting to see you all. Yay, and things to celebrate. Perfect for a gratitude and intention meetup. So good to see everybody popping in. If you have a chance to like the live stream, I would appreciate it. I hear that helps. I'm really working on getting my watch hours up, I think, as we all are. And so I appreciate you being here for a little bit and hanging out and kicking back. I do not know who that person is. I do say good morning a gajillion times. I like saying good morning. When I was in school, I was one of those people who said good morning to everyone. I still do. I say good morning to strangers on the street. How many of us do that? How many of us go in with good morning, good morning, good morning? I think it's good manners, but I also enjoy it. It's kind of like setting an intention, speaking of intentions. If we say good morning, for me, it cheers me up. And I believe that it also brings that energy and that intention that we're going to have a good day. When I was working at High Point Regional High School, I remember walking down the hall with a student who was, how could I describe this guy? I love this student. Some people saw him as a big challenge. And I said to this student as we were walking down the hall, I said, this is going to be a great day. And my coworker said, are you talking to him or yourself? I'm like, I'm talking to both of us. It is going to be a great day. And so as we celebrate gratitude, we may want to remember that. So you agree? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Kanro. Hi, Bella Lee. How are you? Good to see you. That's great, Miss M, to say hi to strangers when you're, or good morning to strangers at work. Some businesses do that really well. I really appreciate that. That's kind. It's kind of you to say that we are kind. Okay, intention. Does anyone want to set any intentions this morning? We're going to be here for a few more minutes. So I wanted to make sure that you all had a chance to set your intention. Thank you for reminding people to like this video. I appreciate that. Hello, Shirzad. Good to see you. Okay, Son of Thor, good morning, sunshine. Yes, I do say good morning, sunshine. In fact, with Good Morning Sunshine, my cousin gave me a mug while I was house sitting for her. And she said, you say good morning, sunshine all the time. I didn't even know that I said good morning, sunshine. My friend Jen, to her, I say good morning, sunshine. We actually send texts like every morning. And we say, send good morning and good night text messages. Now, this is something that I think I do this because I live alone. And because I live alone, I like to reach out to people and have that connection, because when I'll be living with people again soon. But when you live with people, you say good morning, good afternoon, good night. And a funny story about Emma, when we were visiting my sister and brother-in-law, my brother and sister-in-law, I texted her. This is so goofy. I texted her from my guest room to her guest room. And I said, Emma, be sure you go out and say good night. And she's like, I'm expected to do that? And I'm like, yes, you're expected to do that. And so she went out there and she ended up staying out there and watching TV for an hour and a half. So Catherine, I'm so pleased that you intend to walk today and you intend to do a video today. I'm excited to see that video, Catherine. Fantastic. And Miss M, you're putting your laundry away today. Guess what I did? I did that today. So if you can take any of that laundry putting away energy, great. I'm still unpacking my car. And I was kind of lecturing myself about that today. Well, look who's here. Hi, Kimberly. So happy to see you. So happy to see you. I have lots of followers for me. I have more followers than I used to have. So I think I have 600. Last I looked, I believe I had 691. 691 followers, I believe, which is very exciting. I'm really excited and hopeful that I can get up to 700. It'd be great if I could do that before the end of this week. We can hope. So good to see you all engaging with each other. It makes me very, very happy. I love the thought that you're doing these things that you want to do. Oh, I'm at 693 reports in KN That's exciting. Thank you for letting me know that. And I see 11 people and 11 likes. That's a lucky number. Welcome to life. Thank you. Thank you. We just keep growing, keep moving up. Moving on up, as I used to say on the Jeffersons, a television show that I used to really enjoy when I was younger. All right, any more gratitudes? We'll be here for a few more minutes. I'd love to get them in. I hope so, Catherine. I hope so. I hope to get more watch hours in. I'm going to keep doing these lives, and I love doing my regular videos too, but I'm going to also do more lives. Yes, Cheryl's in the house, and Catherine's in the house, and Kimberly's in the house, and M's in the house. Kay and Roe are here. Mike's here. So good to see everybody. If you have a chance to like this video, I'd appreciate it. I hear that helps with things. So for my replay crew, I'm thrilled that you're here watching on the replay. If you haven't put your gratitudes in yet, go ahead and add your gratitudes to the list. We love seeing what you're grateful for. I'll be coming back in and checking the comments later on. I like to keep engaging with people during the replay because I consider you as much a part of the live stream as the folks who are here live. So I hope that you'll do that. Thank you so much. Okay, well, I'm glad that you popped in. So happy to see you. Okay, Shirzad, it's probably nighttime where you are. Have a good night. Sleep well. I hope all your dreams are pleasant. I hope that for all of us. Yes, Belly, I hope you have a great, fantastic, amazing day filled with all your hopes and dreams coming true. Y'all are you're so convivial. Convivial is my word of the year, for those of you who don't know. And it was that was my second experiment of the year, was being convivial. And I will be also updating, and I got distracted because I got a text. I'll be updating my experiment journey on a video that I'm making this afternoon at High Point State Park. So I'm very excited to make that video there and to update you on my 26 experiments for 2026. Convivial is like friendly and hospitable and like this right now, being on here and putting together this. I always think of lives as kind of like parties and having y'all come in. If you were really having a party, I'd probably be walking around offering drinks and circulating and introducing people to each other. So that's what we try to do, welcome people into the room. Sometimes focus on what each cool person does. Right there, Kay and Roe are being very convivial. They greet everybody really nicely and they connect really nicely. And that's a really fun thing to do, to show up for each other on your lives, to watch your videos. All these things are really awesome when we can do that. Happy trails to Kimberly. Okay, we're going to go for about one more minute. One more minute. Okay, my friend is inviting me to see a live filming of a TV show. So I need to get back to her in just a sec. So we'll go for about one more minute. How are you? Good, Shirzad? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. You're good because you're showing up here. You regularly show up, or you regularly comment on my videos. You are present a lot, and I appreciate that. I know, I think it's Seth Meyers. That's what I believe what she said. We were planning to get together on Wednesday in New York City. I just mentioned her. And so she's saying, please let me know what your given name is, because they need to know my exact name. I have not done a live television show since I was a teen. Yeah, I did a filming. Actually, it wasn't live. It was a filming of a TV show though in New York City. Let's see if I can't even remember who it was, but my friend's father worked for NBC. He was a producer of the Today Show way back when in the 70s. I don't know when he stopped doing that. But because he was a producer for the Today Show, he got free tickets for a lot of things. So that was very exciting. Oh, bye, Juliet. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So kind. You see, Juliet's being convivial. And K&R saying, bye, Juliet. It perked my eyes up to see that was what was happening. Yeah. Okay, we'll see you later, Em. I'm going to be signing out too. I'm grateful for each of your presence here. I'm grateful for the friendships we have. And I intend that we all have a week that fulfills everything we hope it will and more. So may we have happy, happy, happy surprises. And we'll catch you on the next video. Take good care.